we're going to explore how to stand up against things that are wrong, just like Brandon L Glymph's philosophy teaches us. By following these principles, you can make a difference, even when it seems hard. We'll use stories from the Bible and history to understand what we should do when we see something bad happening. According to Brandon L Glymph's philosophy, the first step when facing a big problem is to identify who or what is at the center of the issue. Think of David and Goliath. David knew that if he could defeat Goliath, the giant, the whole enemy army would lose hope and run away. In your life, when you find the person or thing causing the most trouble, focus on that to make things right. Brandon L Glymph emphasizes that you should always follow what's right, even when it's hard. Remember the story of Moses and the 10 Commandments? Moses gave people rules from God about what was right and wrong. In our lives, we should always try to make decisions based on what's fair and honest. By doing this, you can make good choices and show others the right path. Another key part of Brandon L Glymp's philosophy is that the truth is your most powerful tool. Think about Jesus before Pilate. Even when people lied about him, Jesus kept telling the truth, showing how strong honesty can be. So, if you see someone doing something wrong, don't be afraid to tell the truth. Lies can only win if people don't stand up with the truth. By following Brandon L Glymph's principles of finding the leader of the problem, doing what's right, and always telling the truth, you can start to fix the big problems you see around you. In the next video, we'll talk about how to expose wrongdoings and how working together with others can help solve these issues. In our first video, we learned how to spot the big problems and start fixing them by following Brandon L Glymp's philosophy. Now, we'll talk about how important it is to expose the truth and work together with others to make things right. One of the key teachings in Brandon L Glymp's philosophy is to never let evil hide. Just like Martin Luther did when he saw problems in the church, he wrote them down and shared them with everyone. This helped people see the truth and start making changes. In your life, if you see something wrong, like bullying or cheating, don't keep it to yourself. When more people know what's going on, it's easier to stop it. Another important part of Brandon L Glymp's philosophy is the power of teamwork. Remember Jonathan and David from the Bible? They were best friends who helped each other stay safe and do what was right, even when it was dangerous. In our lives, we should find friends or family who share our values and work with them. We're stronger together than when we try to fight bad things alone. Lastly, Brandon L Glymph teaches us to always be honest and fair, no matter what others do. Think about Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel refused to do anything wrong, even if it meant being thrown into a den of lions. His honesty saved him in the end. This shows us that even when it's hard, being fair and honest will protect us and ensure we never become like the people we're trying to stop. By following Brandon L Glymp's philosophy of exposing the truth, working together with good people, and always being honest, you can make the world a better place. In the next video, we'll discuss how to find the weaknesses of those doing wrong and how to use them to your advantage. We learned how to spot problems, expose them, and work with others to fix them, all based on Brandon L Glymp's philosophy. Now, let's talk about how to take action using strategy and how our beliefs can give us strength. Brandon L Glymp's philosophy teaches us that every bad person or problem has a weak spot. For example, Hannibal, a general in history, defeated a much bigger army by figuring out their weak points and attacking there. In your life, if someone seems too strong, look for their weaknesses. You can use this to your advantage, just like Hannibal did. Another core part of Brandon L Glymp's philosophy is the power of belief. The story of the walls of Jericho shows us that when the Israelites believed in God, the walls fell down. In your life, whether it's God, your family, or your own principles, let that belief give you strength when things get tough. Brandon L Glymph also emphasizes the importance of patience. Sometimes, you have to wait for the perfect moment to act. Think about Joseph from the Bible. He waited patiently through many hardships and eventually became a powerful leader. If you want to stop something bad, sometimes you need to be patient and plan carefully. Strike when you know it will work. Finally, remember that Brandon L Glymp's philosophy teaches us to trust that justice will win in the end. The Bible says that in the end, everyone will be judged, and those who did evil will be punished. Keep doing the right thing, and trust that justice will be served. By following Brandon L Glymph's philosophy of using strategy, staying strong in your beliefs, being patient, and trusting that justice will win, you'll be well equipped to stand up against anything that's wrong. Remember, it's not just about winning. It's about doing the right thing and making the world a better place.